everyone. So, as you know, in class, we have been talking about present perfect, and present perfect can be a hard verb tense to learn. So, today I'm going to show you in this video how to review and use present perfect, like we have talked about in class. So, the form of present perfect, how we see it, is the subject plus have or has, have with I, you, has with he and she, and then the past participle. So example, I have lived in Chicago for 4 years. Or he has been married since 2002. Now, both of these sentences, lived in Chicago, been married, it's for something that started in the past and then continued to now. So with the form, when do we use have and when do we use has? Well, we use have with I, you, we, and they. We use has with he, she, and it. This is just like simple present simple. I am, you, we, they are, he, she, it is. We have that S there. And then past participle. And you'll see for I, he, she, you, we, they, it, the past participle, been, or gone, or done is the same. That doesn't change. The only thing that changes is have or has. Now, I say past participle. What is a past participle? A past participle is one form of a verb. So when we use simple present, present simple, we usually use base form. Base form is a verb with no change. So example would be go. That's the smallest the verb can be. Go. There's no past, no ing, no es, no s for he, she, it. So we call it base form because it's as small as the verb can be and there's no change. So with a verb like go, simple past for something that happened in the past and is finished, we use went. But for something that started in the past and is still true now, or is in the past but connected to now, we use the past participle, the third form of the verb. And you can see here on my screen, go, went, gone. Gone is that past participle. Oh, let me go see if I can go back. Okay. And then we have like. Simple past is liked. And the past participle is liked. Because it's an ed, it's a regular verb, the simple past and the past participle are the same. And sometimes they're the same even when it's irregular. Like have, past is had. Yesterday I had breakfast. The past participle is also had. So sometimes there's no change. And unfortunately, with past participles, you just have to practice, 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 and remember them. There's no rule for them all being the same, like ed. So when do we use present perfect? We're going to talk about two ways we use present perfect. The first is for something that started in the past and continues to now. So some examples. If you see here in the picture, 1999. That is, of course, in the past. No more. So with the question, how long have you lived in the United States? We can answer, oh, I have lived in the United States since 1999. We use since when we know the start. So we use since with the names of days, like Saturday, Sunday, Monday, with the names of months, since January, since August, or with the names of years, since 1999, since 2014. We also use since with an action or an event. Oh, I have lived in the US since I came to Chicago. I came to Chicago. Or since I left, verb, my country. We could also talk about how much time or how many years. With this, we use for. So example sentence here. Maybe you came to the United States in 1999. 1999 to 2019 is 20 years. So you could say, I have lived in the US for 20 years. So again, we use since with the start, and we use for with how much or how many. So for 2 days, 4 months, for 6 years, for a long time, how much, how many. So here are some practice questions you can answer to help you practice present perfect. How long have you lived in the United States? How long have you been married? How long have you studied English? How long have you taken classes at Asian Human Services? How long have you had a driver's license? Oh, for me, I have had a driver's license since I was 16 years old, or since 2002. 2002 to 2019. Oh, I have had a driver's license for 17 years. So we talked about this just today. Another time we use present perfect is to talk about something that we did or didn't do before now. So again, we have this past and present. You did or you didn't before now. Past and present connected together. Okay? The when, 1999, for 2 weeks. The when in the past is not important. It's not the focus. The focus is really, did you? Yes. Or did you not? No. Okay, so you can see on my screen. So before now, in the past, before now, in the past, did you do this? Yes or no. So here's an example. If you look at the picture over here, you'll see 2 boys. Okay, the taller boy, his name is Sadiq, and there are 3 sports. Basketball, oh, no basketball. Tennis, yeah. Soccer, yeah. So we can ask the question, has he ever? And again, ever means any time in your life, 1 or more times. From when you were a baby to now. Did you do this? So baby to now. Did you do this one or more times? Oh, you can say yes. But baby to now, maybe no, you did not do this. We would say never. Never. Never means no time. No time in your life from baby to now. So our question is, have you ever, or has he or she ever? So again, we're going to look at the picture of Sadiq. We see they are outside, they are playing sports, probably playing soccer. So the question, have they ever played soccer? We would say, yes, they have. But if we ask, has Sadiq ever played basketball? We look up here, the basketball, it's a no. No, he hasn't. No time in his life, baby to now, no time basketball. We would say, no, he has never played basketball. So you could say, no, he hasn't, or no, he has never played basketball. We use ever in the question, have they ever? But usually we don't use ever in the answer. We don't say, yes, I have ever. No, no. We can say never with the no. No, I have never played basketball. This we can say, but usually we don't say ever, just in the question. Okay, so here are some practice questions for you. Have you ever lived in Canada? Me? No, I have never lived in Canada. Have you ever been married? You can say yes or no. Have you ever studied a language that was not English or your first language? I know some of you speak like 3 or 4 languages, so you would say yes. Me, I studied English and Spanish. So English is my first language, so I would say yes here because Spanish is not my first language. Have you ever visited Russia? Yes, I have. I have visited Russia. Have you ever eaten sushi? So practice these questions at home and think about, for you, is it a yes or is it a no? Again, I'm asking, did you do this before now? So from baby to now, did you do this? If you did, you say yes. If you didn't, you say no. If you want to study present perfect more, you can look at the pages that I gave you from our book. We talked about, for the homework yesterday, we talked about, you can see it, lesson B, present perfect. So these pages from the book, they have numbers on the bottom. This is 20, it's hard to see. I hope we will get the book soon, but you can study this. You can study the orange paper with those words on it. And I hope this helps you understand present perfect better. Thank you so much. Have a good night. I will see you tomorrow.